Hey, good morning. Happy Sober Friday. Today we are live on my Facebook page. We're live in the Dare to Be Sober Facebook group, and we're live on my YouTube channel. You can find me at AC Osberg on my Facebook page. You can join the Dare to Be Sober group, which is almost 230 people growing and strong. And you can also find me on the Sober Life Coach on YouTube. If you just put that into the search engine, hopefully all my microphones and everything are working today because I was having issues this week. And if not, if someone wants to leave me a comment and let me know, that would be fantastic. But anyways, let's start the video. We're going to be talking about making habits that stick. And today we're talking about the third law of behavior change, which is making it difficult for bad habits. Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Sober Friday. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all staying sober this weekend, and hope you have wonderful plans with your family and your friends, and hope you're all doing fantastic. Today, we're going to be talking about the third habit of behavior change for bad habits, which is making it difficult. Just medical warning: if you cannot go more than 1 to 2 hours without drinking, it can be dangerous to quit. Please seek medical attention. If you're having extreme withdrawal symptoms, those sorts of things, as well. If you're having extreme trauma, PTSD, any serious mental health issues, please seek a therapist or a counselor. I am not a therapist or a counselor. I am just a life coach here to help you achieve your goals and your dreams. So if you can't go to more than 1 to 2 hours without a drink, please seek medical warning. Also, if you have extreme trauma like PTSD, those kinds of things, please seek a therapist or a counselor. But if you have neither of those things, you just think you're a problem drinker and you just need some help, some inspiration, a little bit of insight on what's going on with your habits, and you're definitely in the right place. So third law of behavior change is make it difficult. When you make things difficult to pursue bad habits, they change a lot easier. If you've gone through the first 3 steps, find yourself on step 3 and you're stuck, you can use some of these tactics to get past that stage. Okay. So the four laws of behavior change are the cue, which is make it obvious, the craving, which you want to make attractive, the response, which is make it easy, and the reward, which make it satisfying. Those are how you get into a good habit. To change it to eliminate a bad habit like we're trying to do with these videos, you want to make it invisible, you want to make it unattractive, you want to make it difficult, and you want to make it unsatisfying to eliminate that bad habit. So we're going to invert these, okay? So ask yourself, how can I make alcohol invisible? How can I make it unattractive? How can I make it hard to get? How can I make it unsatisfying? Because see, we're stuck in this. This is the habit loop right here. And first you have the trigger, which starts with your habit. For example, hunger is a trigger to eat. And the eating is a result of the routine, and the reward is that you feel full and you have energy to continue without the day. All habits work like this, and the knowledge is knowing is going to be powerful going forward. So you have the trigger, the routine, the reward. That's how your brain works. That's how the habit works. You've taken alcohol and you've ingrained it into your brain neurologically, saying that you have that this is a reward, or this is how I relieve stress, or this is how I do other things, and this is definitely a benefit to me, when it definitely is not a benefit. It is just a poison, and it has tricked you. So here's the habit loop again. The cue is the reward signal. Your brain signals consistently on their own. Your brain's always on the lookout for rewards. The cue is the immediately following the craving for the state change and the reward provides. So you have a craving. I know when I would pick up the beer, even from the liquor store, I would get excited. I couldn't wait to get home and open it. I was excited, elated. We're gonna have a party. This is gonna be so much fun. And I was actually putting that craving. I was empowering that craving. Okay. And then the part we're going to talk about today is the reward, the state change when you're craving. When you were craving, your reward is satisfying. You begin to associate rewards, particular cues, creating a loop. Okay. So you're looking for that reward. So if you get to the point where you're looking for that reward, you have the alcohol, and you want to not even get to that point, and then you want to put as many steps as you can between you and your drinking. Okay. For me personally, I wouldn't keep it in the house. I wouldn't. If you have someone that you love that continues to drink, unfortunately, you might have to distance yourself from them a little bit. If you go shopping, make sure that you just have enough money to buy what you need. I know definitely I would go shopping and I would budget out my alcohol. I don't know if you've ever done that, but budgeting out your alcohol was definitely one of those things that I would do, because I was addicted to alcohol, and it was controlling my life, and it was definitely controlling what I was doing, how I was spending my money. Had a complete control over me, and it no longer has any control over me at all. And I have so much more financial freedom because of that. But if you can use cash, take just enough money for you to buy what you need and get out. Makes the priority. Make it easier by increasing the steps you need to take. This will give you time to rethink your actions, increase that friction. There's a pushing force and there's a friction. There's a friction, a good friction that you can put in between yourself, like, not having your credit card there to buy alcohol in the first place. I'm taking just enough cash, not keeping alcohol in the house. Those are all frictions that you can put in place. So when you have those cravings, it's a lot easier for you to sit with them and be mindful of them, and maybe try to understand why you're having them. Get a journal and write down your feelings. Am I stressed? Am I anxious? Those kinds of things. But also, if alcohol's not in the house and you have to get up and go to the car, you have to get your keys. There's lots of steps in between where you can stop and think, well, is this actually something I want to do? What's my life going to look like in 5 minutes? What's it going to look like in 5 hours? What's it going to look like in 5 days, 5 years from now? You can question those things, and as you go through this habit loop. Another thing you can use is a commitment device. A commitment device is a way of proactively locking yourself into a desired course of action, something you put in place now to avoid pain later. Tell someone you trust to hold you accountable. Commit to something. Commit to giving something away if you don't make it, or go to your favorite liquor store and ask them to ban you. This is good social friction. One of the things that I did was committed to just telling myself that if I was able to become alcohol free, I would have so much more money to spend. I would have a lot more time to spend with my family. I would list out the reasons why I was quitting. And that's a form of a commitment device to yourself. But if you make it public, if you make it, these Facebook groups like Motivation to Quit Alcohol, to quit drinking, and other Facebook groups like the Highly Functional Alcoholics, those kind of groups are highly functional non-alcoholics. Those groups, I think, highly functional non-drinkers, one of those two. I'm sorry, I forgot the name of that group, but it's a really good group too. There's lots of groups out there, and if you go in those groups and you commit and say, hey, look, I'm trying to do this for 30 days. I'm trying to do this for a week. There's plenty of people out there that are going to try and help you get to where you want to go, and that's a good commitment device too, just to be held accountable by other people. Just to get it out there, just to have it be one of those things that you are held accountable to as you continue on your sobriety journey. So this is the couple ways that I've helped when I quit drinking as well. So and then the other one was yesterday, we were talking about change your environment around. If you need to change your living room around, or if you can change the way the chair you're sitting in, what you're doing, the triggers in your environment, those will also help stop the cravings. And if you do have a craving, just sit with it and think about it, and be with it, and just kind of just understand that it's going to go away. And just because you have a craving doesn't mean you have to act on it. And then after that, if you still continue to want that reward, then you can move on to the next thing, which is, just creating as many steps in between you and alcohol as you possibly can, because that's going to help you in the very beginning get yourself to a point where you don't have alcohol in your life, and you can be alcohol free, because I truly believe that anyone can be alcohol free if they put in the work and they put in the time and the effort to do so. So that is all I had for you today. It was just a quick little video on this topic of habits and habits and the laws of behavior change. So we're going to make it invisible, make it unattractive, which is, getting rid of that cognitive dissonance, really understanding what alcohol actually does to your brain, understanding that it doesn't relieve stress, it doesn't relieve anxiety, it doesn't relieve pain, it actually makes it worse, and getting more of those things that can actually help you in your sober toolbox, like maybe talking to a counselor or a therapist, or maybe you need to start watching videos like this, or maybe you need to maybe you need to get rid of your stress and anxiety. Maybe you need to learn a mindfulness practice or meditation, or start exercising. There's lots of things that you can put in your sober toolbox that'll help you make it unattractive and deal with stress and anxiety. And this today we're talking about making it difficult. So put as many steps as you can between you and alcohol, so that if you do have a craving, if you do end up getting to this point where you really need a drink, it's not going to be in the house. It's not going to be easy to get. It's not going to be it's not going to be there. And you'll have someone also, you can have someone hold you accountable saying, hey, what are you doing? Well, you said you're going to do this. So let's do this together. Okay. Tomorrow we'll be talking about how to make it unsatisfying, as opposed to making a good habit satisfying. We're going to be talking about how to make things unsatisfying. So that is all I have for you guys today. You guys have yourselves a happy sober weekend. If you want some one-on-one coaching, if you want to work with me one-on-one, I do have a coaching program that is starting in June on the 7th. If you just want to shoot me a DM or a message privately and see if you're right fit for the program, then definitely we can chat. But as always, I'll be here every day except Sundays, doing lives for you guys, talking about topics that are important to me and important to you as well. So anyways, guys, have yourselves a happy sober Friday. Have a great weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow with the last video in this series, and hopefully you guys are having a happy, healthy day, and I hope I'm helping you in any way I can. If you need anything from me, private message me, comment on these videos, and I will try and help you the best I can. Have yourselves a great day, guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow.